Hey guys, Mr.III here. And does your closet look like this? A big mess? Well, thanks to my mother. She found some type of organizer on Amazon and we've got one for our house too. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, and let's open up this product. So if you're looking around for closet organizers, this one's by Sorbus. Not affiliated to them, but I will link a product link down below if you want to find it easier. If not, just type it in and you'll find it yourself. But they have multiple colors. I always like the color blue, so that's what we chose here. And opening it up, I got the 6-pack because I might be putting a few different things, one for hats, one for gloves, and the other miscellaneous or even games. So you can organize your closet whatever way you want. This is how it looks. Material is nice, and it does have a little window in the front too, so you can actually see what you have in that section while you actually load it up with your junk. But let's see, opening it up, get that tissue paper out. It should be an easy install. Push down these supports. Let's see. Of course, it's probably a little easier on a table or something like that than a struggle like this. There's one. And two. All right. Made her form just like that. Close it up. And then you could even have them stackable. So I'm gonna quickly load up all this stuff in the closet into these bins, and then you'll see how it actually looks all organized and much better. So stay tuned. In a second, I'm gonna snap my fingers and it'll magically appear. 3, 2, 1. Wow, just like magic. So you can see everything's now all nicely stored. We have our gloves right into here. We have our hoods, hats. Over here, some extra curtains or linen stuff like that. Up here, this is the miscellaneous, some games, and then we even have an empty one. But just kind of showing you a little, you could store these different ways. I do like having the pass-through or the window in the front, but if you want, you could have it on the side. There are straps or handles that you could pull, and then you even have little labels. You can put a little card in there and put, you know, what's inside here if you want to organize. There is none on the other side, unfortunately, but if you wanted to have it stored, let's move this blanket out of the way. If you want to have it stored just like this, you can. It does overhang a little more instead of being flush, because this is right now against all the way up to the wall. So it's perfect for a rack sitting that way. But unfortunately, this closet is not wide enough to have 3 that way, so that's why we went up, since we even have an extra 3 inches with the ceiling in height. But yeah, if you were going through Amazon and looking for organizers and trying to see how does this really look and work, it actually works really nicely. Fortunately, the price is kind of steep. I would think, you know, they charge 60 bucks for 6, so 10 bucks, I don't know if you want to call this a bin or pod. But yeah, this is, like I said, random stuff. Of course, I'm not going to be, you know, typically keeping caulking in here and hand sanitizer or tape for ductwork, that foil tape, or even paint samples. But right now I had that in the closet since this is a new house and we're working on projects. So that's the miscellaneous, and like I said, we'll have more games to fit in the other one. All right, and that's how she looks. Like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe. Hopefully this was helpful, and Mr.III out.